Hey guys, Conway Mate here. Just to start off this video, I'd like to say thank you for all the support everyone. We've almost hit 100 subscribers, which is insane. You guys have all been an awesome community, so thank you very much for watching my videos and supporting me. I appreciate it a lot. Today I'm going to bring you a video on the best way to get the tournament chips, since you need them to actually upgrade your items, and I'm just going to go through some of the methods step by step. So let's get straight into it. So, obviously, tournament mode, you've all had a little bit of tournament mode now, so you can see there's heaps of different ways to get it. The tournament chips, and obviously on the screen you can see there's some rewards. So, I'm going to show you a few methods. So, firstly, all the completion badges, which I'm going to show you here, are going to be in all these methods, mainly because, obviously, completions. So, on the screen you can see pretty much a little bit how the system works. You see Tournament 1 has a 3 bonus underneath it, Tournament 100 has a 300 bonus. That's your bonus, so it depends how much bonus you guys want to put on your rounds, how hard you want to make them. And from there I'm going to jump into the first method. So you can see on the screen, these are the ones we're going to be aiming at. All these little perks, they're the ones that are going to be involved in the first method, including the completion ones. So this method's pretty much aimed at the beginners, mainly because, it's pretty hard to get started when you don't have the high-end gear. So as you can see on the screen, I have pretty basic gear right now, so I'm using a basic build. And pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my skills, and, hopefully you guys have the skills I do, and the talents I do. But you see, I'll put the Shattering Leap talent in, because this is one of the main abilities you need, one of the main talents you need is the Shattering Leap. You're also going to want to put a lot of other frost damage in, so as much frost damage as you do have, you can put them in. So some talents you might not have, some talents you might. So I'm going to put Frostbite in, because this deals obviously extra damage and gives a possibility to shatter enemies. You need the Shattering Leap, and I'm also going to grab Cold Hearted, mainly because extra damage, and it does heal me as well. You can also put Overheat on, so in this case, just to show you guys, I will put Overheat on, mainly because a lot of people do have Overheat, and I'll jump straight in the round. So pretty much how this method works is you're using your leap, and you're just going to keep hopping around and leaping. And as you can see, when I leap, I get a leap bonus, and I also get a squash bonus, because I kill, area of effect mobs all at once. This is pretty much how this part's going to work. Now remember, it may not look like I'm getting too many chips because of the splat bonuses. This is because I'm doing it at a low level. Obviously, the lower level you are at, the lower amount of chips you're going to get. The higher level, the higher amount of chips. So you see on the screen I also have Flame Breath. The reason why I have Flame Breath is because it's pretty much a buffer ability. So when I leap and when I run out of mana and start going into Overheat, I can use a Flame Breath to kill off all the extra mobs, and that's what's going to give me an extra Flame Breath bonus. You'll see you're going to want Flame Breath for most of the mobs, because it's the best way for the burst damage to come through, and it's the best way to actually claim the 90% above HP node. So as you can see on the screen before, I got all of those extra rewards, mainly because I burst damaged them all down. So that is the best way, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion, to just beginners at the game, to do that leap method, just go around leaping on them. Now this method is aimed for the higher up people, and I'll show you at the end what I was actually getting higher up in levels, but this is for the people who have the high end gear. Now this method is a really hard method, and you need specific gear to do it, and this is one I've been using for ages. But as you can see, it does target a ton of different types of skills. So as you can see, what you need is you need 2 chill items or frost items, and the reason why you're doing this is because you're gonna need pretty much to trigger your Shattering Leap and do as much frost damage in one big blow as possible. So obviously you can enable any other mint item you want, as long as you have 2 frost damage gear of legendaries. So you're going to want to put on Cleave Strike, you're going to want to Leap And you're also going to want to keep on your flame breath that you had before. So for the talents, pretty much you're going to want to put on obviously Shattering Leap. It's the most important one here, so make sure you do a Shattering Leap. You go ahead and put on the next one, which will be the Cold Hearted, which Killing Shield gives you health. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're going to end up draining a lot of health doing this method. And you can also, if you want, you can put Frostbite on. I'm obviously going to leave Overheat, because obviously I'm going to get HP back. If you're not going to get HP back, then feel free to put all three of the shield on. So this method will take a bit of getting used to, but it does show the high-end figures at the end. So you can see here, pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to tap Cleave Strike going into a battle. We're going to tap Flame Breath, and then we're going to leap as fast as we can, all in one load. So you'll see coming up to these mobs, I go in with a Cleave Strike. As long as I kill one person with a Cleave Strike, one person with Flame Breath, and end it with the leap, you'll see I'll end up getting freezing, I'll get leaping ability, leaping bonuses, I'll get Grandmaster, and I'll just get a whole lot of different bonuses. So as you can see again here, I've done Cleave Strike, tapped that once, I've tapped Flame Breath once, and then the leap is obviously where you're going to get all your damage from. And the leap also will give you the squash bonus, it'll give you a leap bonus, and it'll give you a freezing bonus. So after you've done this and you're starting to take a little bit of damage, again, you could do your Flame Breath, and again, I recommend using Flame Breath at the end to quickly shoot through the mob. And as you can see here, I've got just 1500 from a 15 node, which is like one of the lowest nodes. You only need 4 mint items in order to access 15, or even 3 mint items. So I'm not using many mint items at all here. So I'll just quickly go through another round. As you can see, it's quite effective. Once you get the hang of it, you can get pretty much around 1500 at the level I'm doing it at. But yeah, as you can see, that Grandmaster does give you a ton. I think it's the most chips that you can get in one of the skill nodes. So as you can see again, I ran through one. I just got short of 1500 this time, but obviously it's really effective. So really quickly on the screen, this is on my other tournament when I was doing it before. These two little amounts are the amounts I was getting before, just on a 19 node, and this was, you know, again, one of the lowest nodes. Again, you can get up to massive bonuses, and you can raise this number so much higher. But for node number 15 or node number 19, it's pretty good. And we have one more method, and this method was made by OOJJOO from the Guild Luxury Gaming. So be sure to check out his profile, leave him a follow, and show him some support, because this is a really good method. Alrighty, so on the screen, these are the perks he uses. Some are similar, some are actually really different. I like the way he's done it because he's done a little speed run method. So let's go into his gear. So firstly, he wants me to tell you not to use Void because it'll stop the method from working. You need to use a bandage sword, mainly because this is the main sword for splash damage. And also the boots, you want to upgrade so there's run speed. Obviously this is in different language because of the country differences, but that's everything you need to know in stat wise. So you're going to need Torch Flame, and this is your main ability to get around. You're also going to need Tornado, and this is for the boss, so make sure you have Tornado. He also has a leap in there. Obviously he has Overheat, Frostbite, and he also has Cold Hearted. So I'll show you guys 2 runs of his. So this is the first one. Obviously you see he's going through, and if we slow it down, you'll see he pretty much goes in and it all happens all in one. Pretty much sprinting, he uses his Torch Flame to get in, and from there all the splash damage and all the other damage pretty much takes place. And again, as you see, this is in real time, so that run speed is definitely helping with the speed run, which will help with completing the dungeon within 30 seconds. So as you can see, he's done it again, massive amount of perks coming through, and yeah, he's pretty much using his Torch Flame to get around the place faster, and as you can see there, he's got the speed run bonus as well. And this is up at insane levels, so he's getting heaps of bonuses as well. And this next clip, obviously we'll play in real time because it's just really satisfying seeing all the perks just pile up on the screen and seeing the amount of chips he's getting. So again, he goes in and just gets massive amounts of perks coming through, all different things. Pretty much what he's doing is obviously again torch flaming just in the middle of the mobs, letting the rest of it do it. All he's doing is spamming torch flame with all these perks and everything on with the bandage sword, because the bandage sword definitely helps with the splash damage. And as you see, he'll complete the boss and you'll pick up actually an extra 1,000 just on the boss because of the speed level doing the boss, the elite mobs. You do everything in one, you get a massive bonus. Even though it's a high level and the chips look high, running 2 of these in the time of running my one mission, you'd probably end up getting more chips anyway, mainly because you're speed running both of them and it takes less than 30 seconds to do one, where my one takes a little bit longer. And obviously, really quickly, so people were wondering, do you lose your mint items? And I said I would update you guys at the end of that tournament. You don't lose your items, you just lose your mint conditions. So as you can see, all my items are here, they're completely fine, they've just lost their mint conditions. And a few other frequently asked questions is, do your chips stay? Yes, you do keep your chips. All epic and legendary items earned during the event will actually automatically be mint, so whether it be crafting or whatever. And the modifiers change every week. One other thing I forgot to add to this list, the max tournament chips you can get is 50,000. So once you hit 50,000 you can't earn any more. Again, I'll let you guys know if there's any changes to this number, but for now it's 50,000. Thank you for watching this video, thank you for all the support, like, subscribe, comment, and sorry it was such a long video. Thank you to OOJJOO again, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you very much.